knee up the middle from Katakati. Rob applies one of his own. He's backed up, he needs to get out of here, turns it around.
Wow. He looked to detach his head from his shoulders. That's how hard he threw that punch.
Tapiwa's still got the, see if he can release the neck pressure, but Katakati, it's difficult to finish it from here. He's tapping, Katakati takes it. Yeah, it was all over the place, and here's the slam. As Tapiwa has the neck, and even though he got slammed to the canvas, he didn't let go. Great work from Tapiwa Katakati.
Beautiful technique, just tremendous technique.
Yeah, and to escape that heel hook as well.
When she followed to a split, Karini Silva with a takedown out.
That was a big right hand, John. That sat her down. Save herself some time there, but now, oh boy. Oh my goodness.
Botelho
Back
trying
on that
to
leg. But let's take a look at the takedown. She drops her with that basically, and then just smashes through Botelho in half, making it just, it's such a miserable position to be stuck in that choke when you can't get that leg free. You'll fold up on yourself.
Those low calf kicks again. Nice drive. Beautiful takedown from McEwen here. Looks to pass straight away. Reverse to McEwen. McEwen dropping in here for the guillotine. Looks tight. Looking for the big squeeze here.
Dobrze, kopywanie nóg to też miał robić Albert Dziękowski w tym starciu. Ale Henryk Fanif też widzę, że też jest zmęczony. Narożnik, aby dokończył to sprowadzenie. Obchodzi. O, Peruwia. Tak, peruwiański krawat. Dobrze zapięta. Albert nie może w tym zostać, musi jak najszybciej uciekać, bo koniec. Nie wiem, czy bardziej przespał, czy był już tak zmęczony, bo tam ręka była bardzo głęboko wsadzona pod gilotynę. Już to było niebezpieczne. Miał podnosić tę pozycję, aby nie zostawać przy jednej nodze, bo gdzieś wiedział trener Joczy to zagrożenie płynące z tego partia.
Macaco, né, que é cara que não dá para mensurar o quanto que ele é bom de chão, mas agora foi tentar essa queda aí e o Edson vai ter que usar aí a experiência para não gastar muita força.
Menos de 2 minutos no relógio. Opa, sai do cangaço.
Vai pegar. Pegou.
Vai pintar a finalização, é pin de novo!
Conseguiu conectar aí essa chave que estão fazendo muito, né? Quando o atleta ataca a guilhotina, se não bater realmente.
Nessa sexta luta da noite, ou melhor, quinta luta da noite.
И проход. Ну, такой своевременный, да, тактически можно сказать. Очень мало времени, но вот тейкдаун — это такое некое закрепление успеха. Выходит Северюк. Вот это да!
Смотрится Бахакишев, хотя больше атакует и агрессивнее старается действовать. Попытка удушающего приема, но ноги не зацеплены. А вот так вот позицию-то как раз таки может сейчас выиграть. Али Максагов, и все очень быстро заканчивает.
Cena's looking at his coach. He's the loudest guy, applauds that elbow, and he wants more.
Yeah, you're a pro now. Oh, there we go. Now he's locking the darce. He needs to just drop his hips. Cena's hips are a little high, but he's got the squeeze. This could be it. Oh, great defense by Chen, not letting him have it. Moving to the mount. Oh, man. Oh, and that's it.
And there's the tap.
Because earlier he had it without the legs, and then from here, I mean, it's a variation of the side.
It's hard to explain, really. You see the grappling immediately and the strong takedown. This is a different place. He steps over into full mount.
And like I said, right now he's going into a submission. It's going to be on.
Yeah. He's got, that's it.
Beautiful job. Gets it on tight. That arm going across the neck. Choking with his own arm. Beautiful job by Pat.
Jordan Clute started his career 0-3, went on that 2-fight win streak before losing to Jose Cabrera.
He's not really committing to a guillotine, kind of used it for top position, and now he's on the back. I mean,
This is something Meneses needs to just weather this storm. If he gets out of this,
Meneses has a big cut.
Big cut, yeah.
And that body triangle's not going anywhere. And I know they said they had the same height.
yeah, he's got an arm in
That's
neck
it.
choke here and able to finish that.
This is effectively a head and arm choke from the back. I mean,
Yeah,
that's a tight choke. You know, that's
Really a guillotine at this point. Oh, the Oruchi gets him! And he goes head and arm on top. Wow. Well, if he can free his leg and walk up the body here, back around over his head, you see him trying to straighten it. Wow. Oh, and he got the tap. This is a solid squeeze. Usually you need to dismount, walk your hips to the side, and you end up almost perpendicular to
Чем-то Рашиду Магомедову напоминает, да? О, колено тяжелейшее. Начинал делать Мамед Халидов.
Интересно. Так, вот потенциальный треугольник руками. Там же основной
Угловые показывают, давай, заснул. Заснул Александр Данилов и...
Тит Ортис, похожий жест для себя сделал и этим жестом прославился.
Looking for the trigger. Nice. Beautiful stuff, home run, Shaban. And he gets it. Really interesting decision. When you're training with Tom King every day, you know the grappling is going to be on point as well. Good work here, though, from Didanos to get back to his feet.
Because he's aware that his neck might be in danger.
It looks like he's tied it up into
a... wrap this up into an anaconda.
Yeah, I mean, this is a tight...
That leg over the arm is going to cause problems. Didanos is doing a good job trying to get on top.
This position for a long time, if he knows what he's doing from here without burning out too much energy, and it certainly looks like he knows what he's doing.
Trying to roll through.
But you could kind of tell that he wasn't attempting the finish. He was working as a control position, waiting till he got to a really, really strong position where he could actually apply it, and, you know, got his man to tap out there. Beautifully done.
8-time UFC veteran, but Tom, he got that UFC contract when he was just 5-2, and he admitted it was too young in his career for him to get.
Leg kind of around the waist or on the back, and now he's working to the back of Williams, and it looks to me like he's gonna, Williams is gonna be able to turn into him. He's got Williams all hemmed up from on top, and he's working this head and arm triangle.
Yeah, Williams trying as hard as he can to get out. He's a strong customer, but
Williams trying to create space with that right arm, but it's inevitable.
Difficult fight to score. You know, Carlos Vera has had some good submission attempts. If one goes out and just dominates the other one, he really makes a statement. You know, not only to the promoters here for that title shot, you want to come in here, you want to have a highly touted opponent, and you just want to run through them and just show how dominant your skill set is against them.
And man, you can see Vera, he committed to it, he's fully in. I mean, he's looking to finish, and he gets the tap.
It's over!
And man, he had him in a good spot, but after a small exchange, closed guard, guillotine, the elbows high. I mean, this one was deep.
Oh, good left hand there from Madden. Right over his chin, still put him to sleep.
Wow.
Oh, this one's in a little deeper.
This one's deep, yep. A terrible position, but working the hands off, loosened up just a little bit. Can he buy himself some time? And he does.
The rest of the first round, and then blow your arms out.
That's exactly right.
You know, the worst thing that can happen is for
180 there. Martinez escapes. Tony's a tough fighter, and now can he get the tap?
She arms over the neck.
That is it. Alan Martinez with the comeback.
Just like that, we are live here on UFC Fight Pass and underway
for a takedown immediately, just to kind of get him to settle down a little bit. Joe Estrada in on the takedown. Looks like he's going to finish this.
Very, very tight here.
Especially when they're dry. This could be tight.
If he can get to his other hip here. Oh,
wow. Joe Estrada goes for the double leg, lifts up Cameron. Cameron locks in the guillotine and locks it in tight. He goes for the slam. Great angle by Cameron Crash. Great squeeze. Sure did. That was solid.
Oh, it's a takedown. Right hand and a shot.
Front choke. Darce.
Grabs very tight. Squeezes tight. Wow. Hand. I want to see. Oh, De La Monte is not conscious until he hits the mat.
I agree.
I think up here.
Yeah, I think that right hand was going to do the takedown for him, actually.
Went under,
right. So, you know,
slaps on the Dyers.
Officially 20 a 9-second finish. I was a 1 second off. But let me tell you something. And by the way, recheck the clock because the one on my...
To the action for Damon Jackson, this is great.
Yeah, this is what we expected, especially after he had success. That was early in the first, maybe a little easier to set that arm bar up. But right now, these guys are grinding.
Swinging to the side.
That's going to be it. He's going to tap.
There's the tap!
He had tried this arm triangle from the guard, but that's really hard to execute. Now you see him jump over, get past that half guard, just squeezing the life out of Kamuela Kirk. Outstanding performance from Damon Jackson.
Which is a very good thing. You see the Willis already switching stance.
Homasi has Willis' back, delivering some right hand by Homasi, going for the neck of Willis.
I think Homasi right now is just looking to come in the top position, just like you're seeing right here. He's got him on a triangle in place. If he can clear that left leg, it will help him. He can change the angle and create more pressure than he did.
There's the tap!
Watch this off of the kick. You see Willis ends up turning. Sabah Homasi gets the takedown. I want to come out on top. I have this arm triangle in place. Big time win right here for Sabah Homasi. Outstanding effort in the first round.
Settlers in the UFC's 165 division. Straight
action. And it's already an arm.
Nice job of getting the guard.
Oh, nice. Oh, I think he's dazed.
He definitely is
definitely
feeling a huge shot
off of him and not gotten back up to his feet. Oh my God!
Oh my God! No way!
That is a tight triangle.
That is
extremely tight.
Almost gets knocked out. Here he is eating heavy shots. Here he is again, just swarming, but Krylov gets a little reckless, throws the right leg over the shoulder, and more importantly, the technique. You have no choice but to tap. Paul Craig does it again.
Колено жесткое. Так, и здесь выход на рычаг локтя. Ничего себе. Так, а выход на треугольник оттуда. Ба! Вот это динамика. Вот это да.
Уснул.
Уснул, да.
Сильно сейчас уже зал притих. Ну, понятно, спортсмен потерял сознание. У нас такая профессия, с спортсменом, скорее всего, все хорошо. И руками поджимал на себя голову.
Bullets, he's also just damaging. Oh, my goodness, some more. Brundage has got to get out of there. Brundage is not touching the mat. He is still an opponent. Nice uppercuts here from Dolce. He's got to be careful to not wear himself out. Nice job here, mixing things up. Nice double leg. He's in a guillotine, though. Close. He's still there. Lungiambula all over him, and he makes this mistake. He leaves his neck wide out there, and you know that he gasses very quickly. So as soon as you're stuck in a guillotine after exerting all that energy,